Okay, so this is my first test. And I actually can't really see if this is working or not. So if anyone kind of chimes in, gives me a comment to let me know if you can hear me okay. My husband has been working really hard on getting this set up a little bit easier for me. But I just want to make sure, because I know I tend to talk, I want to make sure everyone can hear me. He got me a mic set up, some better lighting, camera. So we're making this whole Facebook Live setup, and for my Zoom trainings really legit. Tammy, can you hear me? I see Tammy saying, I see you. But let's see. Let's try this. Nothing like testing it out. Yay, Tammy hears me. Okay, so I am going to show you today. We did a Docusign training on Thursday, and I had a ton of really helpful questions. And unfortunately, I didn't know the answers to them. But I got with Nate, who's amazing. I think he's like a Docusign guru, to be totally honest. And he was able to show me how to help you send seller disclosures through Docusign while having everything editable. So when you send it to your sellers, they can check all the boxes and they can sign all through Docusign without you having to sit there and place check boxes. So I'm going to share my screen. We're going to do, I guess we're going to do Google Chrome, share. And then once I know this is working, I have to pull over to another screen to watch to make sure it's sharing. I'm not sure if I love this setup yet, but we are a work in progress, right? We're going to figure it out. So whenever you're in opportunities, which are the hand shaking, you want to go to documents, and then you want to go to your transaction. And just so you're aware, I already have this opportunity set up as a potential listing. So it is indicated in the opportunity that it's a listing. And I inputted the seller's name, email address, and that information in command. So whenever I pulled up, I'm actually going to archive these so I can do it again for you. But whenever I pulled into this room, oops, how do I escape? There we go. My seller's info, which I just used my husband, I had to change it to Benny Giles because I already have a Benjamin Giles in there as a tester, but it pulled his name and email from there. So I didn't have to re-add it to Docusign. But basically what you want to do is you want to go to add Docusign forms, and you want to make sure you go to group. So up top you have two, you can say Docusign forms library, Docusign forms. You want to go up to this top one, hit group. And then when you come down here, you go to seller forms. Believe it or not, this actually does make a difference. I've tried this several different ways just to see, how can I mess this up? And it's already added, but you would find it here. But making sure you select it from that group does make a difference. When you open up the document, right now, again, you're just under rooms and documents. My computer's a little slow. You can see it pulled in the seller's name. Now, I didn't input the address in command, but if you input the address in command in the listing section, it will auto-populate this as well. At least it worked for Nate when he did it for me the other day. Now you can see that there's nothing here yet, and that's okay. All right, this is just the blank form. So you hit save and close. Then you're going to go to envelopes. Open up the envelope because I already had it started. I'm going to remove it. so I can add it again. You want to click Room Docs. You want to check PA Seller's Property Disclosure. When you come down here, you want to make sure you add recipients, Ben Giles as seller 1. So if I were to remove that, just so you can see how I do it, you click Add Recipient. You want to make sure you click Pre-tagged roles. We're going to add Ben as seller 1. Now, of course, if there was multiple sellers, you could add them here as well. And it does take a second to refresh. There it is. Then what you're going to do, and I got to move the picture of myself, I want to click Next. Sorry it takes so long, but I appreciate you all hanging in there with me. Now you'll see if you scroll down, ta-da! Now when I send this off to Ben, he can check, yes, no, unknown. He can type in here, give me any information he wants on, additional info that might be helpful. When was the roof installed, maybe? But all of those spaces have pre-filled, or not pre-filled, but the check boxes are there. Text boxes are there. You don't have to redo any of that. I know when we had the Tech Thursday last Thursday, some of you said it took you over an hour to create this form, and you were like, there's no way I'm going to do this every single time. I don't blame you. I wouldn't want to either, but this is how you make sure you get that pre-filled or I don't know what the right word is, but the fillable form template for your seller disclosures. And then you just click send. And now my husband's going to get a random notification to sign a seller disclosure. But luckily he's a trooper and he knows that I use him for all of my testing. So anyway, there is how you do the fillable sellers disclosures. Thank you so much to Nate for being able to help me work through that, to be able to share with you. A couple more just super quick updates. I wanted to actually do my updates in the beginning, but I got distracted by the Zoom delay for going live, but it's International Women's Day today. So shout out to all the ladies who wake up and kick butt every single day to make our world a better place for our future women, our daughters, sisters, cousins, just for all the ladies that are going to follow behind us. Just good job. Congratulations to all of your success. Every little difference you make adds up to a much bigger difference. So just shout out to all the ladies. And this Thursday, I'm doing another Tech Thursday at 11 a.m. Nate kindly added my Zoom link to the agent portal, so you can find it there under Tech Thursday training room. We are going to go over how to do a listing packet in Command. So if you're like, I have all these listing appointments and I really wish I had a booklet to take with me. There's actually some really great templates in Command that I'm going to go over. It's super easy to tailor to your own personal preferences, but I'm going to go over that on Thursday to gear you up for all the listings that are going to come your way this spring. For those of you who are like, did the last spring market end? I don't really think it did, but it's definitely getting into high gear as warmer weather is coming around. And also, beyond that, I'm now going to be a part of new agent orientation. So if you know of anybody thinking about joining KW or getting into real estate, have no fear. They will definitely have tech training as part of their orientation. So that way everyone can get off to a great start. I'm going to drop my Calendly link in the comments. So if you've been an agent for a while and you're like, well, I don't get to benefit from the new agent tech orientation, I need some one-on-one help. You can schedule that with me directly through Calendly. That'll alert me through open slots that I already have just available to solely do one-on-ones with agents in our market center. So that's all I have for you today. I hope you all have a wonderful week. I look forward to seeing all of you on team meeting tomorrow, actually. So I'll be there tomorrow, and then of course on Tech Thursday. Bye.